Hey guys, this is Johnny FD, and welcome to my latest income report. It's been an insane month. So it is September 1st. I'm actually in Berlin, Germany, but I've traveled through 6 countries this last month, and I've hardly worked at all. So to be honest, my whole, not goal, but my plan was to let my income kind of just drop and start going down, and hopefully just coast off of either savings and having some passive income that still comes in. And I had no idea what's going to happen because I literally have logged on to my computer maybe like once every other day for half an hour while traveling. So if you go to johnnyfd.com, you can see I started the month in Sofia, Bulgaria, and then I went by land with my buddy Sam Marks to the Black Sea, up to Romania and Bucharest, over to Transylvania to see Dracula's castle. And then from there, I went through Moldova, which is a country I'd never even heard of until this trip. Went to some like wine region tastings, went up by land into Ukraine, which was crazy because I saw tanks and all these things I never thought. And if you've been following kind of like my travel side of it and you're more interested in that, just go to johnnyfd.com. I have blog posts on all the countries I visited, but somehow I'm actually back. I came back through Poland to pick up my buddy Chris because it was his birthday, and now we're celebrating in Berlin. So on to the actual income report. All right. So as far as August was concerned, besides all the travel, I still have my passive income that comes in. And if you guys don't really know what passive income is, it's basically something that you build, some kind of online business. Doesn't really even matter what type it is, but something that can keep running even though you are not actively working. So something that is not a passive income business would be something like where you're like actively selling something, or you have to ship something, or you have to create something new, or working hourly or freelancing. Passive income is all about being able to set something up, and then being able to kind of just have it continue running and have it continue selling either while you're sleeping or while you're on vacation. So the first example are my books. The reason why these are passive is because I've written these, 2 and 3 years ago now, and they continue to make sales. Everything is fulfilled automatically. So if you go to lifechangesquick.com or 12weeksinthailand.com, or if you buy one off of Amazon, everything is digitally delivered automatically. Even actually the paperbacks are automated, because if you ordered one, let's say from Amazon, they print it, they ship it out. So it makes it really easy. Total profit for my book sales, $247, a slight decrease from last month, but 3 new 5-star reviews. I'm very happy with that. From Udemy, what's really cool is Udemy dropped their price cap. They had one at $50 for a while, and they realized bad idea. Sales went down for everybody. So now you can actually sell courses for up to $200 again, which is great, because even if you only plan on selling your course for $50, it's still better to just list it at $200 and then create a coupon. So at least it looks like it's a good deal, and people never feel like they're missing out. So if you have a Udemy course, highly suggest you do that. Profit for this month went up a bit to $509, completely passive as well, because I literally haven't even logged in this month or talked about it. But what's really cool is, if you can see here, and this kind of shows you how passive this can be. And if you go back a few months, you actually see me predicting and hoping for this trend. So the first month that I came out with my new course, which is a Dropship Lab, the 6-figure formulas, I promoted it, on my own side, and most of the sales were my promotions. If you see this month, almost none of them were from my own promotions, or 1 sale for every 10 sales came from Udemy Organic or their affiliate program, or even their ad program. So this month really is passive because all these new sales came from Udemy Organic, and these are sales that I never would have got if I wasn't on their platform. So for dropshipping, this month has been insane. I think, dropshipping is one of those things that's not truly passive. It's a semi-passive business. I thought I can just not log in and not look at it during this month while traveling, but turns out my customer service guy, he knew I was on vacation. He was like, well, Johnny's not checking in on me, so I don't even have to really answer calls or get back to customers. I can go on my own vacation. So that's what he did. And I had a big sit down with him over the phone a couple of days ago, because I noticed that we had no sales for the last 3 weeks, and I couldn't figure out why. So I went back through the records and I realized he hasn't been answering the calls. So basically I threatened to fire him if he doesn't get his shape together. So I'm going to check up on him over the next couple of weeks. And if he is still dropping the ball, I'm going to have to hire someone else, retrain someone else, be a big pain in the butt. And this is why dropshipping is a real business. It's not just something you can kind of set and forget, because you have real customers, real people calling in, and they have questions. They want to know when something's going to arrive, how long the lead time is before something's produced, things like that you can answer online, but people want to hear a human's voice. So things are in place where if he does not get his act together, I'm going to hire someone else. But still, not a terrible month for especially having me not log in at all. $5,342, and the profit's around $800. I'm still waiting on Nurse to update the accounting, but still okay month for having that be a truly passive month, because I think neither of us had worked on it at all. But next month, hopefully, it'll go back up. So one thing that I did is I started investing a lot. If you guys have listened to my new podcast with Sam, it's Invest Like a Boss. And I went a little bit crazy. I actually kind of freaked out a bit because I didn't realize how much money I spent on Pure Street. So if you guys listen to that episode, we had the co-founder on, and the way he explained, peer-to-peer lending with a security. So basically what they're doing is they are backing that loan with a property. And to me, it makes so much sense. It's so much better than just, having your money somewhere else, especially through something like Lending Club, where you're still doing peer-to-peer lending, but there's no collateral at all. So I got so excited how cool this was that I actually started kind of just dumping money in and just buying every property that came out. So every single one of these, if you take a look, are actual real properties. And a lot of them are in my hometown. So I know where some of these ones in Los Angeles or Brentwood or even Rancho Cordero, I've been to some of these places. So I understand the market. I've seen some of the houses. You could look through the stats for it, and you realize, you know what? I'm giving a small loan between $1,000 and $2,000 on $1 million loan, which means I'm pretty diversified. And because I liked it so much, I ended up just buying, having everything on auto invest, and I went overboard. I spent $28,000 this month buying into Pure Street. So this is an experience. I probably don't recommend that for anyone else. I would start a lot slower if I was you, but I think I was just so excited that I just, and I had this money sitting, because if you guys remember, I sold my dropshipping store for $60,000 a few months ago, and it's really just been sitting in my account. I bought a couple, I've been buying shares of Vanguard, but I didn't buy that much of it. So I still had the majority of that money sitting in my bank. So pretty much half my money that I got from selling my first dropshipping store is now completely in Pure Street. So starting next month, when I start getting my actual payments and dividends from that, then you're going to see that paying off. And the other ones here, things like my Forex account, even though it's going up a lot, these things are so risky that I don't want to put that much money in. If you want to know more about all my investments and why I do it, just listen to the corresponding episodes, and you can find out more. But as you can see, I actually don't put down my income from investments as part of my income report, because even though some of them will eventually, pay off pretty big, because I'm not selling it, this is just income on paper, and that doesn't count because it's not actually going into my bank account. So what am I actually making money from? Things like my phone coaching. I took on a client this month, and I've been a little bit busy, so I only took on one guy, but he signed up for a 4 package. So I was happy to take him on, $300 from that. And then my YouTube videos, actually. So I made, I believe, how much was it? $78 from my YouTube channel. Pretty happy with that. Here's a video that's not on my blog, so I figured I'd put it here. It's how I got upgraded to business class for free, and I actually got a upgrade to a suite in the hotel in Warsaw, Poland for free at the same time. So here's my YouTube ad income. The best passive income ever is reoccurring revenue or reoccurring affiliate commissions for things that people buy and continue using every month. A good example of it is if you are part of Dollar Shave Club and they rebill you every month because you just keep reordering, or if you're paying for a service like Netflix or site hosting for your website, things that continue building, because as long as the service is good, you're going to continue paying and continue using it. And those are a lot of things that I like to recommend through my affiliate channels, because as long as you recommend something that really works, that people really like, and they get a lot of value from it, they will keep it forever. So that is a big secret that I teach inside Earnest Affiliate. But if you want to take a look at my resources page, you can see some of the things I recommend through this site. And this month has been insane. I made $22,000, $22,500, and all this was completely passive because obviously I haven't been working. I haven't built anything new, but I think a lot of it is from the work that I did a few months ago when I really sat down, I really busted my butt, and also from the foundation that I've been building for the last couple of years. So big thank you for everyone that remembers to use my links whenever you buy anything, either through Amazon or something else on my resources page. Here's a little snapshot of actually some things I bought from, something that people bought from my Amazon link, and you can actually scroll through. I actually created a new private members group, Facebook through a secret link for members of Earnest Affiliate, just so we can share screenshots easier in there. So if you want to see more things like this, join the course. It's Earnest Affiliate. And you can see I make money from my course as well. I made $2,200. Really happy with that. I had 10 new students. Hopefully all of them are going to start crushing it soon. But if you can tell, I'm still making 10 times as much from me actually doing the work myself versus what I get paid for teaching it. But hopefully that's going to keep increasing. So as my students make more and more, and big congrats to everyone who is now actually making a couple $100, and some are actually making a couple $1,000 a month. So I'm really, really excited for them. Whew. So this has been an insane month. It is still Chris's birthday. I'm going to hang out with him, and then I'm going to go meet my parents in Amsterdam tomorrow. So this is pretty insane. Next month's going to be even crazier, but I'm so grateful that I'm able to make passive income, make way more money than I'm spending while traveling and enjoying the crap out of life. This has really been the summer of indulgence. I've been drinking so much beer, great cocktails, hanging out on boats with my friends, seeing Eastern Europe, and really just traveling like a boss. I'm very, very happy that I've been able to do this. I'm very fortunate, but I really believe that every single person can do this as well. I've left, ladders and breadcrumbs and, everything for you to follow to do it on your own. And I'm very happy to say that even though I really thought that my income would decrease while I haven't been working, the foundation's been strong enough where it has actually increased. So total profit for August 2016, $26,242. This is me jumping for joy in front of the gate here in Berlin. Just took that yesterday during a bicycle tour, and it's been awesome. Business expenses, about $800. These are all the apps and everything I use, along with the things in my resources page. This is actually taken just in the other room. Chris, my buddy, is working right now still. We're trying to rush so we can go to dinner and kind of just celebrate the rest of the day. But I'm in a co-working space in Berlin, Beta House. I'll have a review about it. Doesn't compare to Chiang Mai. So Berlin, your internet sucks. I'll have a podcast about it tonight. You can take a listen to it. So travel expenses, much higher this month, obviously, because I've been traveling. This is kind of a really rough breakdown. My flights, my hotels, my buses, my trains, my hostels, my co-working spaces, more flights, more everything. And I'm sure I kind of missed a couple things, which is why I have miscellaneous of $1,000, which is a lot more than I normally would put under miscellaneous. And you'll notice that some of these things don't have prices, and it's either because I don't remember what it costs because I paid cash for it, like the trains or some of the buses, but also some of these things I paid for. For example, one of the hotels, I got a 2-bed, like a 2-bed one. So I paid for that, and then Sam paid for the train. So we kind of just broke even. And that's why not everything's on there. But that kind of gives you a rough idea of the cost of travel and the cost of living in these countries. If you want to know more, look at the full blog post on johnnyft.com for that specific country or city. And even if you don't think you're ever going to go there, just read it. It's fun. Like a lot of these places I never thought I was going to go until someone recommended it. So hopefully, I'm paying that forward, and you can check out some of these places. Or check out my Instagram, JohnnyFDK on there. This is where I kind of post live photos of whatever I'm currently doing, so you can kind of follow along on the travel journey. Other than that, I still donate monthly to Muay Thai Isan, as well as Warm Heart Worldwide, and been sending that $1,000 check to my mom every single month. I know it's her birthday this month, so happy birthday, Mom. And I get to see you in 2 days because we are going on a family holiday in Europe. So I'm excited, more on that later. And that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this month's income report. I hope it pumps you up. It gives you some ideas for you and yourself. And let me know how you're doing in the comment section, because for me, I like, I like sharing, and I love seeing everyone else be successful as well. So tell me where you traveled, what you've been up to, what income streams you have, what your plans are. And if you have any questions, leave it in the comments as well. And I'll see you all next month. Bye-bye.